Cooking and cleaning for a woman can be one of the things in your checklists of a wife. That's why every woman should be able to do it.
What you're saying is some people just prefer their wife to be able to cook and clean.
Yeah, my point is that
like,
if you line up 100 men, 90 or 95% of the men would prefer their wife to be able to cook and clean.
Yeah, but remember the topic is, should your wife only be able to cook and clean?
Cooking, cleaning, those are key roles your wife should do for you. It's just the same thing as your husband. Like, he should work, he should bring money in, and he should do his provisional aspects. The same way a woman should also do her nurturing aspects in the home. So there has to be that balance. Now, if you say that's the only thing you expect from your wife, then
a wife can cook and clean compared to another girl. Yeah, that's good. But if that's the only thing she has over other girls, then that might be a problem, because where is the smarts? Like, smarts both intellectually as per book smart, and both, street smart as per applying it in real life. Like, she can think her way through tough situations with you. She can give you advice when you're making a decision and stuff like that.
Answer your question of you might be able to cook and clean. Yes. Especially before you get a girlfriend or something to that effect, like you still will be doing those things for yourself. It's not like your house is going to be dirty and you'll be hungry and you're buying food every night until you meet a girl. You have to definitely should be able to cook and clean, at least for yourself. Like, keep your clean, your manosphere, keep your area around you as a man clean.
In my opinion, yeah, I agree. You should definitely be able to take care of yourself before you even get a girl. Like, people that can't take care of themselves should not even be thinking about getting anybody, because you need to be at a certain level so that you don't, become a burden to the other person. She's not coming in there to be a slave. I want to also jump into something that relates with women also thinking men should be like their wallet or something. As a woman, yeah, it's expected that, okay, your guy should be up there financially, but even you as a human being, you should be working towards independence in some sense, because if you're out there just waiting for someone that's going to spoil you, take care of you till you die, you always be a burden in that sense. And I don't think anyone should ever sit down and just not do what they can do.
It's like for your wife to work.
Yeah, if I'm getting with a girl right now, I would like to hear that, I'm either working towards getting myself financially stable, in the sense, because there's something about getting yourself financially stable that makes you a better human being, because there's discipline, there is faith, the ability to believe that you can do it, the ability to look at a future that you're not currently living and work towards it without doubt that you'll make it. Even if you might have doubts, you just push through it, be brave. Basically, even if she's not making money from the work, she should be working on something. You can't just be idle in that sense.
That in terms of what each party has to provide, what does the woman provide for the man? Obviously, sex is fundamental. Then the other qualities there, like your personality and your nurturing aspect as a mother, like all those qualities, cooking and cleaning comes as part of that.
Say that the drive that men probably had back then in the baby boomer generation to have an American dream and buy a house can definitely never be in our generation.
I disagree with that. Hamza is from our generation.
But every woman
in the past, where you have 100 of soldiers compared to one man that was really, really, really strong at a different level. There's always
there's always
the extra mile. There's always that goes the extra. What you're saying is exaggerated because of the amount of pressure the internet has put on it.
How?
Yeah.
How is that exaggerated? That's the
who told you the amount? Who told you the sperm? Where did you get the sperm count of people in this thing? Who gave you that information? Who gave you that information? Where did you get it?
It's on the internet. It's facts. This
I could go on this same internet and put something there. You go and say, yes, look at
testosterone in men is increasing.
Yeah. And I think the emphasis on being able to cook and clean is so loud because women today can't, right? And great grandmothers could. And it's okay, this should be a basic thing you should be able to do. And say your wife is working and she comes home, she shouldn't do it after a long day's work. If you can cook and you've been at home or you've done less hours, you should do the cooking. But she should be able to cook the same way a man should be able to cook and clean.
I really cannot date or get with someone that is not smart. If I speak to you and all I'm getting out is garbage, if you be finer than God, I cannot be with you. It can't happen. That's a turn off. That's a major component to a human being. You should be able to rationalize to a good degree. If I'm speaking to you and you're just not flowing with me on the same level. Yeah, it's just that's not wifey material.
There are, like, it depends on, like, where you are morally. I believe in God and stuff, so I always believe that in the end, this is more than just finding a woman and putting a ring on her finger because I like her. Like, I'm actually obligated to love her no matter what. So I always believe firstly that if you're going into marriage and you strongly believe in something above you, understand that marriage is not really, like, from my own perspective, and this is my own opinion, like, it's not right or wrong. But marriage is not a human invention, so you can't expect to use human efforts to overcome you, like, something that's not a human invention.
Choose wisely. Choose a man with values, a man that you vetted, not just someone that arouses you at a certain time and you don't, like, think of the future. For instance, like, choose someone that you see yourself building a family with.
Be a person that can survive regardless of the situation. Anybody that comes to compliment you is fine, is good. And when the person comes, be ready to step away from some duties that they are better at doing so that they also have a part in the partnership. Because if they don't get that, this is what I bring to the table, this is what you bring to the table, there would be that level of worthlessness that would come with it.
I didn't say because they are married that everything is blissful.
Yeah.
So
Huh?
what
They're
I
married.
basically understood from what you were saying is
Right,
want
right,
your marriage to last. I mean, the people that have lasting marriages. I also want to not get divorced. The people
right,
that have gotten divorced, that you
right,
see those errors they made and
right,
learn from it too. So it's like that
right,
balance. You have to continuously, like, update yourself in that sense. I think that's what it's
right,
trying to
right,
say.
right,
Yeah.
literally.